first. My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC. I usually wouldn't be doing that many streams, to tell you the truth, honestly. I'd be on the site right now, which I'm missing it. But, like I said, air quality is really, really bad outside, and I cannot go outside. So I'm in the house, or in the apartment. So it's funny because I was used to doing lots of demonstrations inside, and now I'm used to being outside. I want to be outside. All right, so anyway, we're talking about the NEC ultra short projector. This is a projector we used a lot in our demonstrations, and I mean a lot of our demonstrations have this particular projector. I love it because it has this position bar where if you set it on the floor, you can actually push the screen down where you want it to be at. It's 3600 lumens. We don't really care about contrast because, again, our screens are black, so contrast is not even needed when it comes to our technology. But this is actually a fantastic projector. Brand new, these projectors are around $1,500 to $2,000. Let me see. Let me get this right here. So how many demonstrations did we do on this projector? Quite a lot of them. Usually this is what happens. If we do enough demonstrations on a projector, people will sit there and buy this projector. And I mean buy it. We use these projectors on site a couple of times, and they're actually fantastic. And with our screen paint, again, they make 720p projectors look absolutely incredible. This is the reason why 720p projectors are going to go up in price. I guarantee you, I'm going to call it, it's going to happen. I told you these projectors are going to disappear. At one point, you can come on here and type this projector in, and you could find dozens and dozens of these projectors for very cheap prices, under $200. Now, the price is jumping on them. Because with our technology, and people basically jumping onto 720p projectors because you don't have to spend all this money at the end of the day, you're not forced to. This is what's happened. This is the cause and effect of technology. All right, let me see. We're playing music on this side. What are we doing on this side? Are we playing the same thing? Oh, yes, we are. That is so weird. All right, so let's show you how many times we've used this projector in demonstrations. You go to type in the model number of this projector. This will pop up. This is all us doing demonstrations on this projector over and over again and again and again. And majority of the people who buy our screen paint products have bought these projectors. And again, this is a fantastic machine. As I said before, you know, with our technology, you don't have to be stuck in the dark. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars for a projector. I've seen projectors that cost $1,500 to $3,000 to $4,000, and those demonstrations are all done in dark environments. Where our technology, using this particular projector right here, we can get screen sizes up to 150 inches easily. We've had them since the 12s, since back from the 12s. So all these demonstrations are done by this particular projector. And because we use the projector and we advise customers to use these projectors also, you won't see a P2 do that. That's a 150-inch screen display on a $60 projector in a fully lit environment. P2 does have the possibility, it just fails because it's on a poor screen, that's why. Well, that's why customers were going out and people were doing business with us, were jumping on this projector and spending under 60 bucks. Well, I say under 50. Let me take it back. Not under 50 bucks. It's not possible. Unless you could find one that cheap. But they were spending under $200 for their projectors. And they didn't spend a lot of money at the end of the day. This is my display here again. This is on the projector at, look at this, 100% contrast, because the projector has I think a 4,000 to 1 contrast, which again, you don't need to spend all this money for an expensive projector, because again, we can easily do it at under $200. As it's in the demonstration, I'm spending thousands of dollars on a projector. Now, because of us advertising this projector over and over again, the price went up on the projector. I looked into one to get one for a company and found out on eBay they're going for a lot of money now. They're going for $500. And this is a projector we paid around, like I said, under $200 for. So when we tell you that a projector that we're using with our technology works absolutely fantastic, and it's a projector to buy, we advise you to jump on it as fast as possible because, again, they will sell out. That's also on the $200. No. This is one of the projectors I own. Actually, I own 5 of these. I bought 5 of them because I knew later on they're gonna sell out. But now trying to get one of these projectors ain't gonna happen. They're very expensive now. They want $500 for this machine that was under $200, and now this projector will run you $500. I told you it was going to happen. Anytime we advertise a machine over and over and over again, the price jumps on them because people are buying them out, and that's what was happening. Anytime somebody bought our screen paint, they bought one of these projectors because it didn't cost them any money, and now they go for around $500. You got them around $250. You got them for $400. This is another one that has one here for $459. This one's for $99. And this one's for $25. I don't know about that right there. That right there is $25. That's pretty cheap. That's cheaper than I paid $60 for one of them. That's how I found out about the projector. I bought it from a church. Got it for $60. Got it home. When it got here, it looked absolutely fantastic on our product. But they're jumping. $319 for jumping. These are the price for the stands. I've got 5 of these already. This one here is $44 for shipping. That's way too much money for shipping that projector. You see the actual picture of the projector itself. See, this is the reason why I like pictures like this. Because this projector is not brand new. It's an open box. Open box, good condition. Yeah, oh, he wants $1,000 for it. I didn't see the price at first. Yeah, $1,000. I told you the projectors were expensive. That's an open box. They're $1,000. Kind of told you those projectors right there at 720p. They're worth a lot of money. You want one brand new? They $2,000 brand new. That's what they call it. $2,000 brand new. And I was showing you where you can get those projectors for far cheap. That's why. I think it's brand new. That's why. That's still a very expensive price for it. So that projector went up and cost. But I can see about this one. This is an open box. This thing has never been used. So good luck on getting the projector. Like I said, they got one here for $25. $1,000 right there for that one. That's $17. I'm kind of skeptical about that. That's a little too cheap. Why is he charging $17 for that? What is wrong with that? It's $17. Taco, get away from my stand, please. the shipping is $44. He's gonna make money off the shipping. So it's 17 bucks. I don't know about that right there. We don't have any projectors here too. Basically, we'll have to get another projector because these were actually pretty good. This one's $25, $19 for shipping. Has 34% lamp life. $25. Why is it so cheap at $25? Most likely I get these for $60, $70, $80. Well, lamps are cheap. Get my lamps over on eBay. So at $25, that's probably the last one they have on there at $25. That's basically about it. All the rest of these, that's $99 right there. Let me see if this is an actual. Do they have the actual? Oh wow, that's pretty jacked up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can we blow this up? We can't blow this up. See, I need to look at that. I saw something on a crack on the lens. Let's see, I need a document to put this in. I'll put this in this document right here. I want to see that. Yeah, I know I saw it. It's a crack right there in the lens. This is the stuff you got to watch out for. See it right there? It's a crack right there. Right across the lens. Yep. That's what you got to watch out for. That's why I tell you people, you got to watch out for some of these projectors. Okay, you'll see it right there. That crack, that scratch mark, that deep scratch, that's going to show up on every single image. It's going to pop up. That's what you're going to see. There's a lot of scratches on here, a lot of scuff marks on here. That's not worth $100. I've gotten them cleaner than that. But that crack right there, that's a huge concern. What the freak did they drop on it and to crack that lens like that? Well, who knows? That's the thing about it. When I see cracks in chassis of projectors, a chassis on a projector is pretty well constructed. And someone drops something on top of it and they crack it, that means there could be damage in the inside that you don't even know about. That could pop up later on. The filter is missing. The filter cage is missing from the side. Does the cage need it? No, not really, but still. You're spending $100. You're gonna actually get another one of these for cheap. The cage, that's the filter right there. There's another filter right here too. There's two filters on these projectors. There's one here and there's one there on the side. Now, scuffs and stuff can be removed. This right here can be removed. That's easy to remove. The part that got me concerned was right here, near that lens. There, it's a lot of scuffing, especially right near that close to the lens. No. Yeah, he has it right here. Including projectors only. So basically, this is including the projector with ceiling mount only. Damaged. How the freak do you get scuff marks on a projector? What the freak? No, it's too much of a risk. And the reason why I like that particular projector, because that particular projector had something like a lens shift that allow you to push the image down, which I thought was pretty cool. Good condition. This is another one right here. This is actually the price usually they are. So that particular model doesn't have, but I wonder if this model has that shifting bar. Those are the ones I like to use. Those are my particular favorite in the NEC models I like to use. Let me see if they got it in these right here, because the other ones, they're not available anymore. Found this one for $100 bucks, but it's scuffed up pretty bad. So the only two they have left on here is for $459. This one's going for $250. This one's going for 99 bucks. That's it. There's no more left. The reason why I like these projectors is because they have that position shift bar, where if your screen goes all the way up too high, you can actually push it back in place. I know there's another one that has it too, but I can't think of the model number of it. Let's see how many of these they have on here. Gee whiz. They don't have hardly any of these at all, period. There's none of these on here. Good gracious, I think all the NECs are gone. All shirters are gone. Well, I'm glad I got 5 for myself. I bought 5 when I first saw them, and the prices they were selling them for. Nope, no more. Like I said, we've done so many demonstrations on these projectors. I definitely can see why they sold out so fast. Now keep in mind, I can't express this enough. People think that it's the projector doing all the work. Nope, without the project screen paint, the projector will look like crap. But we did have a lot of customers that did come in and buy those projectors with our screen paints. But those things are definitely gone. That's the NEC, that one's gone too. Let me see if I put that on NEC Ultra Shifter. Oh yeah, this is the UM330. See if they jump, and they did jump. These projectors, like I said, were way under $200. $150, $140, $130, $90, $145, $145. Only problem is this one. I don't think this one has the shift on it. 274 or 260. Yeah, they jumped. They jumped by a lot. These are 3,500 lumens. The other ones are 36, but still ain't bad. $323, $272, $280. Yeah, they jumped. They're bidding for this one. So yeah, our screen paint, basically in the demonstrations we did on these projectors, now they're harder to get, and they're harder to get projectors, and they cost more. Still cheaper. I say even at the price right now, they're still cheaper and what you're going to spend for under $500, but we had them under 2. We got it from under $200. I'm glad I got mine. Oh, that's my 235.1. Oh, my ceiling display at the same time. Oh, these are my back-to-back 235.1s with the test being done. Look at this. We got the certified screens up here versus our technology, and we did a demonstration on the Ultra Short though at $60. Yep, right down here. Yeah, we've already done so many demonstrations on that Ultra Short throw projector that they sold out, and the ones they have under now, for the prices they have now, the prices are way higher than what they were. Way higher. Like now you can get one for under $400. That's good. That means the merchants are making good money on eBay. That means we're selling out 720p projectors. And that means the customers are realizing that they don't have to go out and spend a lot of money for an expensive projector due to the fact that their technology is not required. It's not needed. So that's good to know. Let me check the... I hope the weather's a little better today. I do want to get outside today. I want to be on site right now. Alright, well with that being said, as you can see, as I told you before, our amazing screen paint products have allowed customers to make the choice of using a much more affordable projector. Instead of spending $3,000, $4,000 for an ultra short throw, they can easily do it at only under $200. But now the projectors are still cheap. They're still under like $500. That's still cheap. Consider what you're going to pay for an ultra short throw projector today. Well, we did this much for this projector. Wait till we get our hands on a P2. All our demonstrations are going to be, we're not doing any 120-inch screens. They ain't never going to happen when we get that machine. Not going to happen. I'm doing 140, 150, 160, 170, 180. I'm curious to see how big of a screen we can get out of that bad boy. Fully lit environment. We're not going to be stuck in some poor contrast environment. We're not doing that stuff at the end of the day. And everybody was $2,000. Look at that. Demonstrations on our projector right here are far better than the P2. P2s are all stuck in the dark. I've done the demonstrations already. I did the test when I searched for them projectors. Every single one of those projectors are stuck in the dark. Every last one of them. No fully lit environments, nothing. Every last one of them stuck in the dark. And all that power, they can't... The projector works fine. The only problem, the projector got dumbed down by the screen. I'm going to take a little field trip real quick. Let's go hunt down some P2s. Let's see if we can find anyone with a P2 projector in a fully lit environment. P2 ultra short throw projector. I'm curious. See anybody got that projector in a fully lit environment? In the dark? What we got right here? Dark environment. Well, anything under, and the other fellow we know has that projector, it's always in the dark. Dark. See, that's what I'm saying. How are you spending that much for a projector? And look at the dark environment that thing is sitting inside of. That is pretty bad. That's a projector that costs, well, now it's way cheaper than that. You see that dark environment, that projector? Some little light splashed around the screen. Would you look at that? See all the little light splashed around the screen? You mean to tell me you spent that much money for a projector and you're stuck in a dark environment like that? Are you kidding me? With a projector that's sitting less than a foot away from a screen? You've got to be kidding me. That's a waste of money. Waste of freaking money. And that's ours. Demonstration right there. Full lit environment, daytime, got the windows right behind us hitting the projector. And that projector costs, let me see. I bought that projector for $179. This is why they sold out so fast.
Before I show you the projector, or where to get it or buy it, I want to show you the results of how it's going to look on that screen paint. Now you're going to be using the projector in the environment. You must be worried about.
You don't see any light splashed in the back of my screen. Well-lit environment. Got two windows behind the back of my screen. There's my ultra short throw projector at $179. Oh, we definitely going to overshadow that one. Whole purpose of an ultra short throw projector is designed so you can use your projector like a TV. You can't use it like a TV if you're stuck in the dark 24/7. Let's continue to look. Let's see if we can find anything on the P2 in a fully lit environment. And that's in the dark, as always. That's in the dark. Good gracious, I swear, if I see one more set of freaking Christmas tree lights behind the back of the screen. P2, you mean to tell me you spend this much money for this machine? Might as well buy a TV. Let me get that straightened up real quick. So this is what we see. Anytime we see anything, and the colors are washed out, by the way. You can really see the colors washed out. Now again, is there anything wrong with the P2? No, there's nothing wrong with the P2. It works perfectly fine. The problem is that the screen that the P2 is being displayed on is crap. The only lights that I see that this person has in this environment is here and here. He's sitting in the dark. If he turns the lights on, the screen's going to wash out. Back of the wall tells the whole story. How come we can't see any ultra short demonstrations like that? How come every ultra short throw demonstration I run across is in this really dark environment? Why? Windows right there, in line with the screen.
Your screen from corner to corner is to show your second TV from corner to corner.
That's why I tell people we spend too much money for a projector. In the dark. Can't get mad about it. It is what it is. It's in the dark. You have lights here, lights here, lights here, lights here, and lights here. whole entire environment's in the dark. You can't even make out what's at the bottom. This area is definitely shrouded in darkness. Look at the corners over in here and the corners over in here. This is a poor demonstration for this projector. It's a shame because this projector is not being utilized what it's designed to do. It's not designed to be in the dark. And this is what Optima had plans for. This is their promo demonstration. Even their promo demonstration is still dark. For us, it's dark. Now that is a laser. It's supposed to be brighter. If you have a laser projector, you should be using it in a fully lit environment. This is still a dark environment for us. It's much brighter than what I'm seeing. See the woman over here doing yoga? It's supposed to be designed to be a TV. In the day, I don't see anyone matching these promo demonstrations. This is our $170 projector on our technology. $179 projector. That's why the NEC's disappeared off of eBay. You try to find one, you can't get one. You're going to spend some money for them now. Because people are buying them up like crazy and using our technology with them because they were doing this. People spent all that money for those projectors thinking they were going to get that TV-like style, and you can't even get it because the screens are crap. That's why. It's just like a TV, doesn't it? Doesn't make a difference if you have a 3,000,000 to 1 contrast or whatever you have in the day. You can't see it. It's not going to come up on a gray screen. It's virtually impossible. It's not going to push. $60 projector on a 120-inch screen, fully lit environment. I forgot about the demonstration. I'm going to do that one again over here. This one we went to go look up demonstrations under this projector. We've done all the demo. Anytime you look at that projector, we come up because we did the most demonstrations on those projectors. That's why they sold so fast on eBay. And that's why now people on eBay, they're not charging under $200 for them anymore. They want under $500 for them. Because now the projector has worth attached to it because of the screen technology. You're going to see 720p start jumping. Watch. Under 500, it's still good. No Christmas tree lights behind the back of the screen. Fully lit environment as it's supposed to be. P2 demonstration. This is what we see. Nothing but dark environments. Nothing but dark environments. Nothing but dark environments. Oh, we're not going to another commercial. We're going to go right through. There we go. See those little lights in the back of there? Again, environment's too dark. Why do you have Christmas tree lights and all kinds of crap behind the back of this? I told you, that place is dark 24/7. Even at nighttime, it's dark. So this is supposed to be daytime. If it's daytime, let me tell you something. None of these lights would activate. If you literally had actual ambient light hitting a screen, none of these lights would activate at all, period. It would be, you'd have to have it, in order for the light to push off like this in this environment, it had to be dark. We all know how lights work. We know how the physics of light work. I shouldn't have to explain like a science class. So the fact that those lights can push off and they can illuminate in that area, I mean, this area is dark. You see from the ceiling right here that it's dark. Lights more over here. That's washed out completely right here. That's supposed to be black. This is actually a gray. That's completely washed out. The whole entire picture is washed out. I'm not just saying it for the sake of people saying, oh, no, it's actually washed out. It is. Come on. It's a gray screen. Gunmetals pick up better than that. Diamond technology is a much brighter lighting than this. Way much lighter than this when they do demonstrations. Oh, great goodness. Colorblind, literally colorblind. It's all washed out. That's a 4K laser projector. Are you freaking kidding me? And it looks like that? It's supposed to be way beyond that. It's washed out. And this is the Cinemax. So we already know the story behind this. This is house paint. So it's nothing at all. It is what it is. I don't care if the person gets upset. He got mad. He sent me some nasty emails a few minutes ago. We just basically just said stop crying and block them. I'm not going to engage with you. It is what it is. Your products are fake. This is all basically house paint. It matched house paint. But other than that, the projector itself, the screen is not picking up black. You can see it right there. That's not black. That's ash. That's supposed to be bright, bright red. This is all washed out. And the fact that you can generate these lights in here and they can basically illuminate like this shows there's no light in the environment. Why does he keep pushing to this door for some reason? Oh, here we go. Now you see the door light right here? There's no light in here at all, period. Come on, man. You gotta stop this nonsense. This is for a phony at the end of the day. Look at these dark corners we have in here. Look at this huge bookcase blocking all this light. There's no light coming from this. Look at the porch. It's around probably about 12 o'clock in the afternoon because you can see basically the shade on this side of the porch. There's no light coming from this. It's got a huge roof right here blocking majority of the light coming through. There's nothing coming through that door at all, period. No light at all whatsoever. Yeah, this explains a lot. Definitely explains a lot. Gee whiz. Oh, man. Packed. See? No light hitting the screen. If there was physical light hitting that environment, none of this would be illuminating. It would be virtually impossible. The environment would be too bright for the lights to even kick off. And that's how you can tell basically there's no light hitting this area right here. Every freaking corner is packed. It's making my skin itch. I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful here, people, in any way whatsoever. I can't stand clutter. Clutter drives me crazy. These bags here's piles of mess here's. Oh my goodness. How do you do this? Environment's still dark. You got light here, it's just so dark. Explain to the fellow, I'm not gonna mention your name, but your environment's dark. These lights should never be firing up at all, period. See how well with the environment. There's no Christmas tree like splash back there. This one we did right here on 140. Yeah, this is the 140. This one I did right here in the apartment. And we don't have Christmas trees like splash behind the back of our screens. We don't do that nonsense. And that projector at 3600 lumens, it's not even sitting on top of the screen. It's actually sitting at a distance. And it's still generating, that screen's still generating that much light to push off that screen. With all that light in the environment. My door is not even near my screen. I literally have a little vestibule area in there. We got a screen painted in there. We'll have to come into the living room, into this area right here to get access to this room. Yeah, not a good job at all, period. I'm just not seeing it with these ultra short throws. These are supposed to be TV set-top units, and they're operating just like long throw projectors. See all that light we got around the screen? Plenty of light. There's no Christmas, no lights we have at the top, and they're not even affecting anything. Look at this. This is how your projectors are supposed to be operating. And if I really want to embarrass you ultra short throws, I showed a demonstration of a projector we got outside. You can show me all the open doors you want all day long. That's an Ultima GT55 sitting outside at 140 inches. Projectors were only designed to do 120 inches. No, sorry, 100 inches. Nonsense. I'm gonna move on to somebody else. Because that's too dark. Way too dark. Let's go to somebody else and see what they got on the P2. I haven't seen anybody match that P2 promo demonstration. That's in the dark, of course. And that's definitely in the dark. That's in the dark. Let me see. Ultima P2 projector, short throw. Let's see if I can't stand when they don't match the thumbnail. Let's see if it does. If it does, I'm going to be quite impressed. Or is it just the thumbnail just playing with me? Okay, there's a projector right there. Oh, tell me we start this thing from the door in the dark. Yes, we do. We started from in the dark. Gee whiz. That's pitiful. Do we got anything in the full environment? Oh, we got screenshots. That doesn't help us. The picture's actually moving. So that's a screenshot, and that's not good. There's an actual video with the projector being used in daytime hours. That's from the promo demonstration. Nope. These are all from the promo demonstrations. I don't find one demonstration like ours. I'm not finding it. Let's see. Seen that one already. It's in the dark. That's pretty cool, okay. Any demonstrations in a fully lit environment? This projector. In the dark. Movie demonstration, of course. Can I get anything? This is the only. I think this is the only fellow I think who did this demonstration right. Is it him? Yeah, he did this demonstration right. With the lights on. One of these guys did this with the lights on. Yeah. So they started this whole demonstration in the dark. Of course. One of these guys did it with the lights on. Only person who did it with the lights on. What about him? Chances are you're going in the dark. There's another one in the dark. There's another one, same guy in the dark. In the dark. No, that's the promo demonstration. Promo. Here we go. This is the fellow. This is the only guy who did it right. Everybody who has this projector, this is the only YouTuber who literally did it right. Because in every demonstration under the P2, everybody sat in the dark. Every single person sat in the dark and claimed that this projector was doing this amazing. Well, the projector's good, but like I said, I guess what they're claiming their screens were doing, I don't know. But the person who made the screen paint, who used this projector, was claiming that I guess he could make the projector look amazing. But again, like I said, after you saw it matching the house paint, that's all questionable right there. That's all up in smoke. Without a proper screen, the P2 doesn't work. It doesn't work at all, period. So it doesn't make a difference. What I like about this demonstration right here, because everybody bought this projector, people bought this projector because it has a 2,000,000 to 1 contrast. And because it has a 2,000,000 to 1 contrast, people thought that if you hit this on a white or gray screen, you're going to produce this ultra black level. And you can't do that. It's not going to work. You need a high performance screen to do this. That's why the demonstrations you see under the Cinemax are all done in dark environments. Because it's a light gray screen, it won't work. And this is the only person who did it right. So they didn't darken the environment. They used it just like they would use a TV. Everybody else we saw using the P2, basically, like I said, did a poor job. And the reason why they did a poor job, because they fluffed the projector up. Without a proper screen, the projector doesn't work. As you can see, this is a person using it in a fully lit environment. He's using it directly on his wall. That's the image he's picking up with a 2,000,000 to 1 contrast. They don't work unless you have a proper screen. And the Cinemax, I guess not ours, but the Cinemax by the other fellow, that light gray product, who claimed that that P2 worked on his screen, did the same thing on house paint. So again, no surprise there. Only person who did it right. Now see how he darkens the environment? When he darkens the environment, the contrast levels improve. Other than that, nope. Without the darker environment, everything washes out. So this is 3000 lumens, 4K projector. And again, look how badly the image is washed out. If he darkens the environment, the image gets much better. That's why when you watch demonstrations under the P2, you can see these in dark, ambient light controlled environments. And again, like I said before, you're not really getting any big improvement. Your screen's still washed out, color's still washed out. In order for you to get the P2 to work correctly, you would need our black technology to do so. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad, and that's pretty washed out for a projector that caliber. Only time it works, you have to be in the dark. Turn the lights on, and that thing washes out. Like I said, projectors today, I don't care how much money you spend at the end of the day. If you don't have the proper screen, your projector's not going to work. P2 does not work unless it's actually, I can honestly say that P2 won't work unless it's on our black technology. Unless you're going to spend the money for some very serious, expensive gunmetal. And if that's the case, then you can have our technology, you can buy our technology because our technology basically would pull up much better. And for what, if anyone sits there and says at the end of the day, we know a person who has this projector using the demonstrations all the time. If he claims that, no, it looks fantastic on my product, no. Well, let's put it this way. Sherwin-Williams does the exact same thing, so there's no real difference between your product and Sherwin-Williams. So you could save money and just basically just go out and just buy the Sherwin-Williams if you're going down that road. But you still can't use the screen in a fully environment. It's going to wash out. It's going to fade. Only person on YouTube that actually did it right. Because everybody else darkened the environment and tried to make it seem like the projector was doing more than it could, and it couldn't do that much due to the fact that, like I said, it comes down to the screen. Oh, that's pretty bad. All right, well, I'm done here. As I said before, the NEC projectors, good luck on trying to find them. They're going to be hard to get. They've actually, the ones I've seen that we used to buy from, they don't have any more left. And the other ones that they do sell now are like more like under $500. So it's still cheaper, but it's still going to cost you more. As for, like I said, the P2, yeah, we don't find any demonstrations matching the promo. And all the demonstrations we see are in dark environments. And this is the only YouTuber who actually did it right. That shows you exactly what happens if you take the P2 out of the box and you hit it on a wall or a gray screen. It is not going to work at all, period. You need to have a good screen paint to do it, and our product is the best. We don't match house paint in the day, and our products are tested. That being said, gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.